Welcome to part two of our series on kickstarting your online beauty and wellness academy. In part one, we covered the key decisions you need to make before starting your academy. If you missed it, don't worry, the link to catch up will be below. Now, in part two, I'll introduce you to Google Classroom, a tool I believe is invaluable for anyone starting their own online academy. So whether you're running courses alongside your spa services or delving fully into education, this platform simplifies everything from managing your students to delivering engaging lessons. Let me ask you something. What if managing your courses, communicating with students, and delivering lessons could feel as effortless as planning your next beauty workshop? Google Classroom is designed to do just that. It's not just a tool, it's a hub for organizing your courses, keeping in touch with your students, and simplifying the day to day operations of your academy. In this session, I will show you how this platform can help you manage your academy with ease so you can focus on what you love, teaching and inspiring others. Here's what we'll cover today. First, we'll talk about what Google Classroom is and how it can simplify the way you manage your academy. Next, we'll explore the key features and how these features help you stay organized and effective. We'll then dive into the Google Suite tools and discuss how they integrate seamlessly with Google Classroom to enhance your teaching and management. And finally, I'm going to do a walkthrough with actionable steps of creating your classroom so you can start applying what you've learned right away. So firstly, what is Google Classroom? So Google Classroom is an online platform designed to help educators manage their classrooms with ease. For your Beauty Wellness Academy, it serves as a central hub where you can organize and deliver your course content, communicate effectively with your students, track progress, and provide feedback. So whether you're teaching skincare techniques, spa management, Google Classroom keeps everything in one place, making your academy more efficient and professional. So let's talk about the key features of Google Classroom and how they help you manage your online academy seamlessly. First up, we have the Stream tab. Think of this as your academy's bulletin board. You can share updates, announcements, and important reminders here. It's a great way to keep your students in the loop, especially if there's a last minute schedule change or new resource. Next is the Classwork tab, arguably the heart of your classroom. This is where you organize all your lessons, materials, and quizzes. It's designed to keep everything structured and easy for your students to navigate. So whether it's a video tutorial, a downloadable handout, or embedded quiz, this is where the magic happens. Then we have the People tab. So this feature allows you to manage your students and even add collaborators if you're working with co-trainers or teachers. And you can invite your guest speakers and you can grant them access here too. Finally, there's the Grades tab. This is your go-to for tracking student progress. You can quickly assess submissions, provide feedback, and maintain a clear record of how each student is performing. Each of these features plays a role in streamlining your academy's workflow, ensuring both you and your students stay organized and focused on learning. Google Classroom integrates seamlessly with Google Suite tools, making it a powerful platform for running your academy. These tools not only enhance your teaching, but also simplify the administrative side of running your business. So let's take a look at each and how it can help. With Gmail, communication becomes effortless. Whether it's sending out reminders for your next live class, addressing students' queries, or sharing follow-up resources after a session, Gmail ensures you're always connected. A fantastic feature is seamless integration with Google Classroom. For example, if a student leaves a comment or submits an assignment with questions, you can respond directly through Gmail without leaving the platform. Imagine just uploading a new video lesson, sending a quick email through Gmail to let your students know it's live, and encouraging them to check it out. Keeping your students engaged and informed has never been simpler. Now, Google Docs. Google Docs is a game changer when it comes to assignments. Forget the hassle of students needing to download or save or even buy expensive software like Microsoft Word. With Google Docs, everything is streamlined, accessible, and most importantly, free. Students can use it to draft and submit their assignments with ease, whether it's writing a reflective journal on their learning journey or completing a skincare consultation form. Google Docs ensures everything stays organized and editable in real time. As a teacher, you can provide instant feedback by leaving comments, highlighting areas for improvement, or even tracking changes they make. It's all stored securely in the cloud so no one ever loses their work. With its collaborative capabilities, you can even assign group projects where students can work together remotely. Google Docs isn't just a tool, it's your go-to solution for creating seamless professional experience for your online academy. Now let's talk about Google Slides. If you've been relying on PowerPoint, it might be time to consider making a switch. Google Slide is incredibly user-friendly and designed to take your lessons to the next level. You can create stunning presentations with animations, images, and even embed YouTube videos directly into your slides. So whether you're breaking down anatomy or demonstrating advanced massage techniques, this tool brings your content to life. What sets Google Slides apart is its collaborative features. Imagine this. You can co-create a presentation with a colleague or even let your students work together on a project. It's cloud-based, meaning no more worrying about version control or lost files. And for your students, it's perfect for assignments. Instead of asking them to buy PowerPoint or other paid software, they can use Google Slides for free to create polished presentations. It's a win-win for both educators and your students. Next, let's dive into Google Sheets, which is essentially Excel, just without the hefty price tag. So Google Sheets is a powerful tool for organizing and managing your academy. You can use it to track students' progress, monitor attendance, or even manage your class schedules. So whether you're running one course or juggling multiple, Sheets keeps you on top of everything. One of the best parts, it's collaborative, similar to the others. You can share your sheets with other trainers or even with your students. For example, you could create a transparent grading sheet that lets students set their progress in real time or share a weekly schedule so everyone stays on the same page. And since it's cloud based, there's no more worrying about losing files or emailing updated versions. It's all in one place and always up to date. Its flexibility makes it an invaluable tool for your academy, helping you stay organized and efficient while focusing on what really matters, your students. Now, let's talk about YouTube, Google's very own platform, and one of the most powerful tools you can integrate into your academy because Google owns YouTube. Embedding videos into your lessons is seamless. With YouTube, you can make your lessons more engaging and interactive. So whether it's a facial massage demo, a step-by-step skincare routine, or even product review, videos allows you to bring your teaching to life. All you need is a video link and then it's instantly part of your lesson. How easy is that? Here's a pro tip. You can create your own videos, upload them as unlisted on YouTube, and then share them exclusively with your students. This is perfect for tutorials, presentations, or even short masterclasses tailored to your course. So whether you're demonstrating a technique or reviewing a product line, video content adds depth and energy to your teaching, and with YouTube, the possibilities are endless. Now let's talk about assessments, an essential part of teaching, and Google Forms makes it incredibly easy. With Google Forms, you can create quizzes, surveys, or even detailed evaluations with automatic grading to save you time. Imagine being able to assess students' understanding right after a lesson or collecting feedback on your teaching approach, all with just a few clicks. What's great about Forms is its flexibility. You can add images, videos, and even tailored feedback for each answer. For example, after a facial massage technique session, you can create a quick quiz to reinforce learning or gather feedback to improve your sessions. And it's not just for assessments, you can also use it to design intake forms for new students, surveys for course planning, or polls to keep lessons interactive. It's a versatile tool that brings ease and organization to your academy. And finally, let's talk about Google Meet, your go-to tool for live lessons and real-time interactions with your students. So whether you're running a group session, delivering a practical demonstration, or hosting a one-on-one tutorial, Google Meet has you covered. It seamlessly integrates with Google Classroom, making it super easy to schedule sessions, share links, and even send reminders all through Gmail or Google Calendar. Now, here's something to keep in mind. If you're using a personal Google account to create your classroom, you can host sessions on Google Meet for up to 1 hour per meeting. While this is great for quick tutorials or focused discussions, it does have limitations. For example, you won't be able to record the sessions unless you upgrade to Google Meet's premium plan, which starts from about $7.99 a month. The premium version not only allows recording but also extends your meeting time to a whopping 24 hours per meeting, making it ideal for delivering extended or in-depth sessions. Google Meets is perfect for interactive learning moments like hosting live Q&A sessions, walking your students through techniques in real time, or even troubleshooting challenges that they might face. It's flexible, it's reliable, and tailored to support your teaching goals. Now let's discuss why Google Classroom is such a game changer for managing your Beauty and Wellness Academy. First, it's centralized. Imagine having all your course materials, communications, and student progress tracking in one place. No more switching between multiple apps or platforms. It's a huge time saver. Second, it's incredibly cost effective. Your students don't need to buy expensive software, and neither do you. It's free to use with a personal Google account, which is perfect for starting your academy. And finally, it's cloud based. This means your students can log in from anywhere on their phones, tablets, or laptops, whether they're at home or on the go. They always have access to your classroom materials. In short, Google Classroom simplifies your workload as you can focus on delivering value to your students. It's all about making teaching easier and more impactful. Next, I'm going to go through a demo on Google Classroom. First of all, how to access Google Classroom, how to create your first classroom, and walk you through the key features that we discussed so you know where they are, and also how to invite students and co-teachers to your classroom. So the step one is all about how to find and access Google Classroom. So to access Google Classroom, you can simply head over to classroom.google.com on your browser or download the Google Classroom app on your device. Alternatively, if you're working on your laptop, this is the easiest way. So you'll need to have a Google account to be able to use Google Classroom. Makes sense, right? So if you've got a Gmail email address, great, you can use that. If you haven't, it's really easy and really fast way to kind of create a Google account. So it's not a big deal. So once you're logged in into your existing Google account, you can see my profile picture in the top right hand corner. And you may see on your end, there might be an initial. So if you don't have a picture up there, it may just have your initials for whichever name that you use to create your account. Once you're logged in, that's what you'll see. And then you're going to go to these 9 dots, which are the Google apps. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to scroll down to find the classroom icon. And it's usually towards the bottom. Sometimes you pass it like I just did. And here it is. You click on classroom. And just like that, you're ready to get started with Google Classroom. So if it's your first time accessing Google Classroom, they'll have lots of kind of things flashing and wanted to direct you and show you how Google Classroom works. So definitely go through that if you've never used Google Classroom before. As you can see with my one, I've already created a Google Classroom, so I'm going to use this one to show you what it looks like. Step two is how to create your own classroom. So to create your first classroom, you're going to go and click the button in the top right hand corner near your profile picture here. click, when you hover over it, it says create or join a class. So we're going to click on that. I'm going to click on create a class. You then be prompted to add a few details once you've passed this screen of just accepting the terms and conditions. And here it is. So you're going to be prompted to include your class details. So it'll be your class name, subject, any additional information you'd like to include. Keep it simple and clear so that your students know exactly what the class is about. I would say the most important thing would be the class name. You don't have to do everything else. This is something that you can come back to later. So that's what you do. Once you've done that, it will create your classroom and it'll be set up like this. And what you will notice, I'm going to click into this one and show you. When it comes to Google Classroom and customization, the only true areas you can customize is your banner for your classroom. So if you have a particular color match, branding for your business, this is where you can customize it. So if you click on customize, you can see first and foremost that Google Classroom gives you selection of colors. Unfortunately, you can't color pick and add your specific color, but you can upload a photo or even select a photo that you've already got through Google. So the way I would do it is go into Canva. If you have a specific branding color or style, go into Canva and you can actually find the template for Google Classroom banner. And that will give you the correct dimension. And from there, you can create your own, download it to your desktop, and then upload it using this button. So that's how that works. Another quick thing that I wanted to show you, this select theme color is for the theme of your tabs on Google Classroom. So at the moment, I don't know if you can see it just to the left-hand side, you can see if I select any particular area, it becomes the color blue. So you can change this and select any of these colors to be your highlighter for any of the selected tabs that you choose. So that's what this is all about. So step 3, I'm going to walk you through the 4 main tabs that you can see here. The 4 tabs are the stream, classwork, people, and grades. So when you select stream, look at stream as like your feed where all your announcements are and where your students can also comment. So these will be updates that you might send your students. What's also really cool about this stream is that you can schedule announcements. So the way it works is that you click on here, just scroll down so you can see it. And then you can write your announcement. You can bold it, italic it, underline it, bullet point it, and so forth. This M that you see here is an add-on called Moto, which is where you can add audio. So I've used it in the past. But what I love about this is that you can also add attachments. So let's say I've used our announcements to update on the new assignment submission date, and then I'll add a PDF document. So I can either link it or upload it from Google Drive. You can also add a video if you want as well via YouTube. Another thing to be aware of is that this announcement doesn't have to go out to all the students. You can select the student that you want to see this message and they will see it in their classwork. Or you can select all the students. I'm not going to show a demo because I've only got one student in here, but it's really simple and straightforward. So let's just say, I just wanted to put something in. So once you start typing out your message, what you'll see is this highlighted area where you can post it straight away, or if you click here, you can schedule it or save it as a draft. So posting it straight away means that as soon as it's posted, your students will get a notification in their inbox. You can schedule it and schedule it for a future date, or you can save it as a draft. When I used to use the draft feature is because I knew this was going to be a repetitive announcement. So let's say every month there's going to be announcements saying your submission dates are now open. And then with saving a draft, it means that when you come back to recreate the draft or when you come back to send this message, it's already there. So that's how I used to use the draft feature. But that's how your announcement works, which is so cool. So I wanted to show you that. The next tab is the classwork tab. And this is where you're going to organize your lessons, your quizzes, your materials, everything. So as you can see here, I've started creating one. The best way to create this is by creating sections or creating topics. So as you can see here, I created a topic all about Introduction to Google Classroom. And then within this topic, I can include lessons, I can include assignments, and so much more. So that's how that works. And then the People tab is where you're going to manage your students and your teachers. So as you can see here, I'm a teacher in this class, and then you can also include your students. So again, I'm also a student as well, just to show you as a demo. So the way that this works is that you can see all the students that are invited to the classroom, and so can the students as well, and they can also see the teachers. So this is great, especially if you've got a teacher that wants to know who else is who's managing the classroom. They can see that all here. Then you have the grades tab. So the grades tab is a great way for you to track and manage student performance. So if you set any quizzes, you can see the grades for that. If you set any assignments, you can see the grade for that. So this is a great way for you to see who's doing what. And also, if they're not completing some of the quizzes or the assignments, you can give them and send them a message and send them a quick reminder and a quick check-in to see if everything is okay. So I love these four tabs, and you will definitely use them quite frequently. And the main tab I'll probably say that you use more so frequently is the classwork tab and the stream tab. So that's your communication, and then your assignment setting and so much more. So each tab is designed to make managing your classroom easy and efficient. Step 4. Now, let's talk about how to invite students and co-teachers to your classroom. So first and foremost, you want to head over to People, and then you see the options to invite students and teachers in their sections. So what you want to do is hover over just where teachers are. It says invite teachers. And then here is where you can invite students. So you can either send out an email invitation directly from Google Classroom or share the unique class code with your students. To find the unique class code, you need to go onto the Stream tab. And what you will find, especially as you've created your classroom, a new classroom, it will usually sit in this section. But what I've done is actually switch it off. So this is a great way for me to show you how to switch it on and off, and you can reset it. So in order to switch it on, or where to find the settings for this, you actually need to go towards the right-hand corner and you'll see this gear icon. So this is where your classroom settings are. You're then going to scroll down into the section where it says General, and these are the invite codes. So you can see that I switched it off. So if I switch it back on, when we go into the Stream tab, you will see it, but also it's saying, hey, here is your link. So you can click here to copy it and send it to your students, or you can give them the code. So when they request to join a class, this code will be sufficient. And there's also a way we can display the code. And this is where you can again display the code, copy this code, or do a screenshot and send that. So it all depends on your students. Can close that. Now that we've got this turned on, whilst we're here, I just want to quickly show you this. So this is the area where you can set kind of like your settings for your stream and your classwork tab, where you can allow your students certain access or certain privileges. So in your stream and classwork, you can set it so that your students can either, they can post and comment, or they can only comment, or only teachers can post or comment. So I would recommend when you're first starting out, just make sure that it's only teachers can post or comment. And then as you go along, you may just then want to open it up to students can comment on posts and so forth. And then with the classwork on the stream, if you click here, it says show attachments and details, show condensed notifications, or hide notifications. So this is only teachers can have this access. So every time that you post something, you can either have it show the attachment and the details all the notifications of your post, or you can hide the notifications in the stream. If you're going to be posting quite frequently, you may want to hide the notifications because what it will show is that this teacher has posted at this time. So what I usually generally do is switch that off so that the stream tab can look neat and tidy. But this is the key area I really wanted to show you. So now you know that I've turned on my invite tab. We are now going to go back to the stream tab, and now you can see that the class code is here. But the reason why I changed it, if you're managing a Google class and you don't want people inviting others to it, after you've invited your students, you can hide it. They don't need to see it. So that's how that works. I wanted to show you another way of inviting students or teachers to your Google Classroom. So I hope that you found this tutorial useful. When you kickstart your classroom, I definitely recommend that you go through the other tabs, other settings, that you can, ways of reviewing other areas, your calendar, play around with it so you've got a good idea of how it works and the things that you can use. So there you have it, a complete breakdown of Google Classroom and how its integration with tools like Gmail, Google Docs, and YouTube can take your teaching to the next level. Next in this series, we're going to dive into how to create your course in Google Classroom. So in part 3, I'll walk you through how to structure your course into modules or topics and add engaging content like videos and handouts and organize your lessons in a way that flows naturally for your students. So whether you're teaching skincare, massage techniques, or wellness strategies, this session will give you the actionable steps to create a professional and engaging course. I can't wait to see you there. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope this session gave you the clarity and confidence to start managing your beauty and wellness academy with Google Classroom. You're one step closer to building your dream academy, and I'm so excited to be on this journey with you.